So I've been profoundly impacted by this question of abolition. Ruthie Gilmore says that abolition is not just the practice of tearing things down, but it is also the practice of building things up. And so that's important to me for a lot of reasons. About reform versus abolition, people would do that dynamic as reform versus revolution, right? And that's just a big fancy word for saying that they influence and impact each other at the same time, and that it brings it to a new level, right? Where I stand on this question is, I think it's more of a strategy question than it is an ideological question. And what I mean by that is, given your read of the current time, place, and conditions, right? What strategies are we moving to immediately deal with the conditions our people are facing, but also move ourselves towards the end goal? And if we were to look at this question of police reform or abolition of the police in that context, what's real and true is that lots of people have a hard time understanding how we could possibly abolish the police. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't move that way. It means that there's more work that needs to be done to make that real for people, to make it less theoretical.
At last. I imagine that right now you're feeling a bit like Alice. Tumbling down the rabbit hole.
You could say that.
I can see it in your eyes. You have the look of a man who accepts what he sees because he is expecting to wake up. Ironically, this is not far from the truth. Do you believe in fate, Neil?
No.
Why not?
Because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. There's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there, like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. It is this feeling that has brought you to me. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is? The Matrix is everywhere. It is all around us. Even now, in this very room. You can see it when you look out your window or when you turn on your television. You can feel it when you go to work, when you go to church, when you pay your taxes. It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neil. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for you. Unfortunately, no one can be told what the Matrix is. You have to see it for yourself. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
Yeah.
Is everything in place?
You weren't supposed to relieve me.
I know, but I felt like taking a shift.
You like him, don't you? You like watching him.
Don't be ridiculous.
We're gonna kill him. You understand that?
Morpheus believes he is the one.